that. I can't quite believe I'm saying this, but this is going to be the final TBR jar monthly TBR selection video of the year. When it comes to December, I like to prioritize either rereading some of my favorite books of the year or just some of my favorite books in general, / reading purely like fun, festive books. And I don't want to like set a TBR, I just want to pick up whatever book I feel like whenever I feel like it. And I think if you do celebrate Christmas like I do, then as a time of year, it just really varies on how busy it is. And some Christmases I get loads of reading in and I'm constantly just like sat by a fire burning through books, and other years I just don't get any in. So I don't like to set a TBR for December. We're just gonna go with the flow, which means November, this is the final chance we have to really set a bit of a challenge and tick off some of the books that, to be honest, I kind of know I won't be reading over the Christmas time. So, plan for today is I think we're gonna choose 5 books for the month of November. I'm gonna use a combination of the jar. For anybody that's new here, hi, welcome. I like to use a TBR jar that is filled with prompts that will help me choose the books that I want to challenge myself to read in that month. Today, I think we're gonna do 3 prompts from the TBR jar and then 2 prompts from the TBR cards, because there's just so much variety in these. And then I think when we do our 2026 like bookish reset, we're going to need to do a refresh of the prompts in here, because I think we've started to like pull out some of them a couple of times in a row. We definitely haven't done all of them though. So I'm gonna really try and like get some that I haven't got before for the final chance of doing it this year. Right, quick sip of tea. Don't know if you can hear, but I'm ill again. This is the second time I've been ill this cold and flu season, which feels totally unfair, but I'm telling myself I'm getting it all out the way before Christmas. But I'm sorry if my voice is a bit croaky. Okay, here we go, let's do it. I haven't done these every single month because I don't know if they're like a bit boring for you guys, if they're like kind of the same, or if it's fun to do this. Like, let me know, because I can easily do one of these every single month if you want me to, or I can just do them every now and again. But I have to say, I kind of love it. It gets me so excited about the month ahead. Right, here we go. Prompt number 1. Oh, see, this one's wrapped up quite small. Surely we haven't had this one before. Oh no. I think we might put this one back. Let's see if we can challenge ourselves. We've got a book set in summer. Now, let's be real. I don't want to read a book set in summer, but let's have a little look. There might be something. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking if Atmosphere is set in summer, like I would very happily just read it. Taylor Jenkins Reid is just one of those authors that, oh, look at that. I was going to say Taylor Jenkins Reid is one of those authors where I just don't think the vibes matter. The book is so good. It's just not relevant. And look at that, in the summer of 1980. Okay, maybe, I think we're gonna, in fact, not maybe, I think we're gonna do it. Like, I can't wait till next summer to read Atmosphere, and I don't think it should impact me at all. Okay, as if we've managed to successfully tick off that prompt. First book is Atmosphere. I am scared about this, I have to say. I've seen everybody reading it. I don't know when it came out, was it July, August? Everyone's in tears, everyone's very upset. Pray for me. If you've read it, did you love it? I think it's like a 5-star read for so many people. I love all of her books, so I know this one's gonna hit as well. Okay, next prompt. That's a strong start. This one's also, I'm trying to pick the ones that are at the bottom that are like really curly in the hopes that I haven't done these before. A book that is part of a series. Here we have a book that is part of a series. Now, that is actually a really good prompt because we're reaching the end of the year and I need to be getting through some books that are part of this. Oh, I've just thought of a book on the shelf. Oh, there's actually quite a few options. Okay, options that we have so far that are immediately off the top of my head before I even peruse the shelf. First one is Brimstone, which is the second book after Quicksilver. Yeah, it's the second book after Quicksilver. There's so many sequels coming out of like fantasy books at the moment. I'm starting to get them all mixed up. Yeah, Brimstone is coming out, I believe, on the 11th of November, so quite soon. I'm confident I'll read that as soon as it comes out. So could put that one on, could leave that as just an extra that I read anyway in the month. Other options are, immediately off the top of my head, obviously like Crooked Kingdom's gonna have to come into play at some point. I don't know whether this counts as a series or if this is a duology. In my mind, series and duologies are like very different, very separate things. I don't know if this ticks the box of part of a series, because like it is, obviously it is. I guess there's something in my brain that just like separates series and duology like quite a lot. Let's see what else we've got on the shelf. Also quite a vague prompt because like is part of a series, not necessarily the same thing as like the next book in a series, because then my other options could be that I'm really excited to read soon is Emily Wilde. We know that we picked this for, I think it was September, and then I discovered that it was wintry. We're definitely entering the vibe now that I think I could definitely get into Emily Wilde, and I think there are 3 books in this series. Another option, Light Lark is another good option. I think there are 3 books in this series as well. Maybe even a 4th is on its way. I'm not entirely sure, but this book sounds really good. I've been excited to read this for a long time. I think it's, oh yeah, every 100 years these realms fight to break a curse and win a load of power. Like, sounds quite fun. Or we've also got books like The Inheritance Games, would be the first book in a series that I've heard such good things about. Very excited to read this. Oh, okay. And there's actually like more on there I could choose, you know. There's Legendborn, which I still haven't gotten to. Okay, this prompt is so generous or mean, however you want to look at it. I'm gonna go with generous. Maybe one day I could start doing these TBR videos as like a live, because so much I want to be able to say, what do you think? Like, can you help me choose? I'm not a very decisive person. I really just sat into space for like 5 minutes. I think I'm gonna go for The Inheritance Games because I just love the Natural series so much. I've been desperate to chase the similar high. Why not just go back to Jennifer Lynn Barnes to find that same high again? And I've heard such good things. There's also just something kind of like pre-festive, pre-Christmas about like a fast pace. It kind of is giving me similar, this could be completely wrong, like Knives Out kind of energy. And I feel like I always watch those kind of films and TV shows at this time of year. I think I'm just craving this energy. Next book, we have The Inheritance Games. Oh, but I really want to read all of these. Oh, okay, hopefully some other maybe the other prompts will just pick like these, the rest of these. And then I don't have to feel quite so heartbroken about putting them back. Yeah, because that feels quite brutal to put those back, I have to be honest. Okay, next. Oh, I'm just gonna do 1 more from the jar and then we'll pick 2 from the cards. Eek. I was trying to like reach right to the bottom. Oh no, this one feels quite unraveled. Oh dear. No, I'm not doing that one. It's the book with a blue cover. I feel like I've picked a book with a blue cover about 1 billion times and it's such a boring one to choose. Next year we're gonna get really fun with our prompts. Okay, here we go. A book recommended by Goodreads. Ooh, fun. This will be interesting because my Goodreads is hella out of date, but we have a book recommended by Goodreads. So the way that I do this is I go onto Goodreads. I have to say, guys, the book that I'm in the middle of right now is so good. I'm reading it as part of a reading vlog, which has taken me way longer to do than I meant for it to, which is why it didn't come out last week, but it's coming. And oh, my book is so good right now. I can't wait to tell you about it. Right, okay. Okay, this is what I'm doing. So I opened up my Goodreads. We go more, top picks for you. And then we, oh. See, this is what I mean, okay? Look at that, just staring me in the face that I haven't updated my Goodreads. We've obviously already read Mate. I don't know what it is about Frida McFadden, but I'm just like not interested. Is that bad? I just have like no, it doesn't incite any interest from me. Has anybody read a lot of Frida McFadden? Does anybody have any feelings about it? Same thing with Colleen Hoover. I have no interest. Atmosphere, we've already got on the list. Oh no! Alchemize is there. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready, okay, but Alchemize is an option. Where, I don't even know where the book is. I mean, it needs its own entire shelf because it's absolutely massive. It's true, it's not actually on the bookshelves and it's not in the room. Well, wherever that is, Alchemize is now an option. Hot for Slayer, I've actually read this, guys. I'll tell you about that when I do my wrap up of October. The Wedding People I'm interested in, although it does feel quite summery. Broken Country. Broken Country I am very interested in. I'm gonna click that and put it onto my want to read. That is a strong, there we go. My Friends, we also know I want to read that. Oh, don't get me started on A Great Big Beautiful Life. I've already read this, come now. There's no way that's not already on my list. Okay guys, I'm starting to think that this particular section of where you, like, what is it talking about? I've already read so many of these books. That's so random. I have to say I love that I've already read so many of these books. It's making me very pleased. Okay, I'm like not vibing with this list of recommendations. Like, I I don't understand. Goodreads is so crap, isn't it? Maybe I should do a book recommended by Fable. Okay, I'm gonna change that for next time. Because like, I've read all these books. Well, not all of them. I really wanted to choose a book that was like on my physical TBR. Okay, I'm just gonna read, like, let's just do this again, okay? So let's go again, topics for you, see if it just like refreshes it, that's the word. Okay, it has atmosphere, tick, that's already on the list. Wild, dark shore. Tell me more. I feel like oh wow, good reviews. What is this about? Family on a remote island, a mysterious woman washed ashore. Ooh, so it's like a thriller kind of a thing. Okay, so we've got a good thriller option. I am very interested in Wild Dark Shore, so that is a good option. The Bright Years, I've heard good things about The Bright Years as well, actually. That could be another option. Oh no, does everybody cry when they read that book? Are there any happy books that this internet was? These are all very summery, very summery. Oh my gosh, very summery. Don't Let Him In, another thriller. The favourites we could do, although I kind of feel like because we've already got a Taylor Jenkins Reid, I don't know why the favourites to me is like positioned in the same category. It's a love story we've already read. These recommendations are so weird, guys. Oh my god, I'm like literally gonna give up soon. I think I'm going insane. Okay, you know what? I can't spend any longer on this prompt. Goodreads is a hot mess. Let's go for Broken Country because that's the first recommendation that I haven't read and that I am interested in reading. So there we go. Goodreads recommendation prompt. We've got Broken Country. I don't actually own it, which means we get to go book shopping. The best time, the best time. And book shopping this time of year maybe will even be a little bit festive. So you know what? Thank you, Goodreads. We're gonna add Broken Country to the list. Okay, maybe I'll actually just do one more prompt from the jar. I actually just feel a bit bad for it. This is, look at me feeling sorry for inanimate objects. That it's the jar's final hurrah until the end of the year. We've had this before as well. Okay, we have a book that's, I'm mad at myself when it's my own prompts. Okay, we have a book that starts with the first letter of the month that you are in. A book that starts with the first letter of the month that you are in. We are in November. So I can think of one immediately off the top of my head. Yeah, I think that's actually a bit of a no-brainer. November, 9th house. I wanted to read this for so long. I think I literally bought this in October last year, so it's now been on the shelf for probably over a year. Is that actually right? It's about a girl called Alex. It's like creepy, spooky, murder mystery, magic, secret societies, Yale. Sounds pretty good to me. Very excited about this one. Oh, okay. Whew, calm down. See, books get us very excited. Right, we've got 4 very strong books on the TBR. Let's just do one from the cards because there's such a high variety of prompts from these cards. And I just feel like you never know what you're really gonna get with the cards. Because like, well, I suppose because I didn't write the prompts that are in here, so they do feel like a proper surprise to me. Okay, let's have a little random selection from the middle of the pack. This is the last book, oh my gosh. Right, I've got a random little mini pile. Fan them out for you. Okay, and then I'm just gonna pick one. Maybe this one? Aha, what does it say? Pick a book described as fast-paced. I feel like we've already done that. To me, that perfectly ticks the Inheritance games. Like, perfectly ticks the Inheritance games. I actually don't think I've got any other books on here that are like super fast-paced. Maybe Light Lark, but I've actually heard people say that it's not that fast, that it's actually quite slow. I might pick again. Let's pick again, just because then the fun keeps going. Right, let's pick again. Maybe this one. What is this? Pick a book with fated lovers or a magical bond. if I must. For my 2 options for this one, off the top of my head, I think we've either got Wild Reverence, I'm still obsessed with this book, stunning, or Brimstone. If I remember correctly, Brimstone is fated fae. What are they called? Mates. Like I think there it is mates. Fated mates, that's what it's called. I don't know if this one is fated lovers or if they're just lovers. But it is a goddess and I still can't get over this art, guys. Look at this. I know I showed it when I bought it, but it's actually beyond. It's almost giving me goosebumps just looking at the pic. Oh yeah, okay, it just gave me a little shiver just looking at the picture. Can you imagine how good the book's gonna be? Okay, there is magical letters. No, a magical letter. Oh, I don't know if this counts. Okay, I don't think they're fated. I think they are more like forbidden love kind of an energy in this. Okay, in which case I'm gonna go with Brimstone. Do I think that Wild Reverence will be better than Brimstone? Like, yeah, probably. But I did really enjoy Quicksilver, I have to be honest, especially the audiobook. I mean, whoever narrates Kingfisher, I should really know his name. Flawless. Flawless voice acting. Very excited for the audiobook. I will probably audiobook Brimstone. Okay, oh my gosh. As always, I feel like these videos are never a smooth ride because I'm so indecisive, even with the help of the prompt. Could you imagine me functioning without the jar, without prompts to help me choose a book? I just never read anything. I just stare at my shelves for the entire month. So we've got 5 books, 3 from my physical TBR, which I think is pretty good going, and then 2 that I don't actually have on the shelves. But just to confirm, the books that we have are Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall, and finally Brimstone by Callie Hart. I'm very happy with that mix. I think we've got, broadly speaking, some pretty hard-hitting books. I reckon Atmosphere and Broken Country will be pretty destroying, and then we've got things like Brimstone and The Inheritance Games, which I just think are just not going to be that deep and will be a fun time. And then we've got Ninth House for some spooky magic vibes. Love! Let me know what books you're planning to read in the month of November. Let me know if there are any other books that you think I really need to get to this month. I might be able to sneak a few more in there on top of these 5. I always like to leave a little bit more room for play outside of the set list if I can. And let me know what your vibe is for December as well. Like, are there particular books that you just love to read in December? I know it's weird, but I really like to read cowboy romance at Christmas. I don't know why. There's nothing Christmassy about a cowboy romance necessarily, but for some reason that vibe hits to me. YA mystery and cowboys at Christmas. It just makes sense. Anyway, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. As I mentioned, I do have a reading vlog coming your way. I'm gonna share it as an extra video this week as an apology for not giving you a video last week. So obviously this video is up today and then the reading vlog will be up on Saturday. Spoiler alert, there are some tears. It's quite a hard-hitting reading vlog, this one, but some such good books. So enjoy that on Saturday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're in the middle of such a lovely book and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye guys.